welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah, and today I'm going to show you what books I plan to read for the magical Read.A.Thon Owls 2019 edition. I'm so excited and I cannot wait. So I know it's been a very long time since I filmed and uploaded a video, and that's just because March was really crazy busy for me. I was with work and other commitments that filming was just one of those ones that kind of went on the back burner. I did read a lot, so I'm really excited about that, but putting all that aside, it is a new month, and that means it's a new Read.A.Thon, and this one is for the Magical Read.A.Thon. So the Owls edition of the Magical Read.A.Thon is always in April, and it goes from April 1st to April 30th. Unless you did some extra credit for charms, then you got a couple extra days, and that was back in October, and I had 3 extra days, so I got to tack on those at the beginning, so I got to read the books that I wanted to for in the end of March, so yay! But all of that aside, April is the month for the Owls. So the Magical Read.A.Thon, it was created by G over at Book Roast. Everything you need is going to be down below. If you want to participate, you are more than welcome. Please do. It is so much fun. And me, a second year because this is my second time doing this, and so I'm really excited about it. So I passed 7 owls last year, and I'm hoping to beat that. And I'm not even just going to like annihilate that. I'm going to really kick it into high gear and become Hermione Granger, because I'm being super ambitious with this. I don't know why. I just am. So I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I have the whole first week off from school, so I'm really excited about that. So this Read.A.Thon is really cool because you can choose a career that you would like to attempt once we get to the newts, and so I decided to go with the alchemist. Now the alchemist has to do a lot. They have to pass all of the owls, and then you also have to pass a lot of newts and everything, especially with newts and O's, so it's kind of ambitious, but I figured why not start right out the gate with something that is the most ambitious and do that one, and why not? So for this I need to pass all 12 of the owls, and I am attempting to get an O for my owls. So for that I need to pass at least 9 of the exams, and I'm trying to get 12, so let's do that. So what I mean by me being an overachiever and trying to be even more of a Hermione than Hermione is I'm actually attempting to read 2 books per class. So that's 24 books, and so far so good. I hope I have all the books that I want to read, and I want to read all of these books, so that's awesome. And so I am hoping to achieve this. I don't know what's in my brain for doing this, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna try it and see. So I'm really excited though, and I can't wait to get started and show you what I plan to read. So let's get it started. So the first exam is for Ancient Ruins, and this is to read a retelling. And the first book that I chose for this is A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Camerier. I can never say her last name correctly. And this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, which I'm so excited about. I love Beauty and the Beast retellings, so this is right up my alley. I've seen so many things about it and like so many great reviews, so I'm really excited and I cannot wait to read it. The second book that I chose for Ancient Ruins is Monstrous Beauty by Elizabeth Fama. This one is a Little Mermaid retelling, and it just sounds really good. I have it on audiobook, so I'm really excited to listen to it and get into it. It sounds so creepy, but in like the best possible way, so I cannot wait to listen to this. The next exam is for Aritmancy, and this is to read a book that is written by multiple authors. And for this, the first book that I chose is Always Never Yours by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca. This one I have been meaning to read for so long and just haven't gotten to it. And if I have got to it, I just haven't read very much of it, and I'm just going to completely restart it. And I'm really excited about this. It's like Shakespeare, and it's really cute and adorable, and I love this cover, so I'm really excited about it. The other book that I chose for Aritmancy is The Fire Prophecy by Megan Linsky and Alicia Rades. And this one, it sounds really good. I had this one on Kindle Unlimited, and it just sounds really fantastical, and it's got like mythical and magical creatures on the cover of it, and it just looks really good, and I cannot wait to read it and eventually hopefully get into the series. The next exam is for Astronomy, and this is to read a book that has the word star in the title of the book. And the first book for this one is The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chashki. I'm so sorry if I butchered the name. I am really excited about this one. It is just a beautiful cover, and I've heard amazing things about it, and I cannot wait to read it. It sounds so good. And the other book that I chose for this is The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and this one I've heard amazing things about it as well. It is a movie, or the movie is about to come out, or it's already come out. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really excited about this one. It sounds really cute and adorable, and like hard-hitting as well, so I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait. The next exam is for Care of Magical Creatures, and this is to read a book that has a land animal on the cover, and this was really hard trying to find a land animal on the cover. I don't know, it was just really hard going through. Anyway, the first book that I chose for this is A Crown of Wishes by Roshani Chashki. Again, sorry if I butchered the name. And this is the second book of The Star-Touched Queen, which I'm really excited about reading this series. And it's got a horse on it, so that counts as a land animal. And the other book that I chose for this is Save the Date by Morgan Matson. And it's got like a Jack Russell Terrier on the cover, so I mean, it's a land animal. It works. Yeah. I've heard mixed reviews about this one. I've heard it's really cute, but I'm really excited to read it because this will be my first Morgan Matson book, and I can't wait. The next exam is for Charms, and this is Ageline. So you read an adult work. And for this, the first book that I chose is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This will be a reread for me, and I am going to be starting this before because I got Charms extra credit. So I am actually reading this for a different Read.A.Thon at the end of March as well. So I'm really excited to read it, and I'm listening to this on audiobook because I figure, why not? I found it. I'm really excited to listen to it and get back into this story. The other book chosen for this is Lucky Suit by Lauren Blakely. This one is an Audible original story. So it was free on Audible, so I figured, why not? And it sounds really adorable, and just like, it's really short. It's only 100 pages, so it's really short, and it should take me no time at all. The next exam is for Defense Against the Dark Arts, and this is Reducto. This is to read a book that starts with the letter R, and you can ignore the indefinite articles at the beginning, so these, A's, ands, that sort of stuff. So the first book that I chose for this is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness, and I've had this one for a while and I just haven't read it yet, so I'm really excited to get into it. It sounds really good, so I cannot wait. And the other book that I chose for this is Rosemarked by Olivia Blackburn. This one I've had for a while now, and I just haven't read it yet. It's about spies and that sort of stuff, so it should be very intriguing, and I am really excited about it. I love, love, love this cover. I think it's really pretty and I cannot wait to get into it. The next exam is for Divination, and this is to read a book that is set in the future. And so the first book that I chose for that is Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I know I haven't read this yet. I've been putting this one on so many TBRs and I just haven't gotten to it, but I plan to get to it this month and I'm hoping to. It sounds really good and just super interesting, so I can't wait to get into it, and yay! And the other book that I chose for this exam is The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. And I don't really know much about it, all apart from it's set in the future and it's got like robots and that's about it. But it sounds really good and I love this cover. It's really, really pretty with the butterfly, but the butterfly has like sharp knives as its wings. It's really cool looking. I cannot wait to read this and get into it, and I'm so excited. The next exam is Herbology, and this is to read a book that has a plant on the cover of somehow, some way, a plant on the cover. It can be a tree, it can be roses, it could be flowers, it could be whatever it needs to be for it to match up for it. And the first book that I'm choosing for this is The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chashki. Hopefully I did not butcher it that time. I probably did. So it's got leaves and flowers and just like this really pretty design, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I'm really, really excited about this. It's espionage and Paris and like, it just sounds so good, and I've heard amazing things about it, and I cannot wait to read it. It just, oh, I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait. It's been one of those ones that I've been looking forward to for 2019, so I can't wait to finally get into it. And the other book that I chose for this is That Inevitable Victorian Thing by E.K. Johnston, and this has a tree and leaves and it does have a plant on it. So I love this cover so much. It's purple and it's shiny and it's pretty, and it's really interesting because it's Victorian, but it's like set, it's like an alternate Victorian time from what I remember reading about the plot. I don't remember much. I try not to read too much into like synopsis because then I feel like it gives too much away at the same time. So I think I struck a good balance with this, and I'm really excited to read it. I've had this one for a while, meaning I've had it since last year, and I have not read it yet, so I can't wait to finally get into it. The next exam is for History of Magic, and this is to read a book that was published 10 plus years ago. And the first book for this is The Goose Girl by Shannon Hale. I do plan on listening to the audiobook of this as well as following along because I've heard that it's a full cast audiobook, and I'm really excited. I want to get into more full cast audiobooks because they sound amazing, and I don't think I've listened to any so far, but this was published in 2003, I want to say, was the original published date. I could be wrong, but I do know that it's been 10 plus years. So I'm really, really excited about this. It sounds really good. It is a retelling of the Goose Girl story, and I love Shannon Hale's writing, so I'm really excited to read this. The next book that I chose for this is When It Happens by Suzanne Colasetti. I am saying that name wrong. I apologize. I'm having the hardest time with last names. I'm the worst. Anyway, I'm really excited about reading this. It's contemporary, it sounds super adorable, and it looks good, and I've had it for a while and I just haven't read it yet. And it came out in 2006. So yay, it fulfills that as well. Next exam is for Muggle Studies, and this is to read a contemporary book. And the first book that I chose for this is Fame, Fate, and the First Kiss by Casey West. And this one I'm going to be listening to on audiobook. I went to the bookstore to get it, and I did find a copy of it, but it was very very much damaged, so I didn't end up getting it, but I am able to find it on audiobook very easily, so I'm really excited to listen to it. It sounds really, really adorable and cute, and I love Casey West, and this will be my last Casey West book that I will be listening to because until the next one comes out, because this is the last one that I need to read, and I'm really, really excited about it. It sounds, like I said, it sounds really, really cute and adorable, and I cannot wait. And the other book that I chose for this is Say You'll Remember Me by Katie McGarry, and this one sounds really good. It sounds super hard-hitting, and plus I love this cover so much. It is so pretty with the gradient and the purples and the pinks, and it's just, oh, so pretty. And I'm really, really excited about it, and I cannot wait. For the next exam, it is potions, and this is Next Ingredient, and this is to read a book that is the sequel. And it doesn't matter if it's the 7th book or the 2nd book. As long as it is a sequel and not the first book in the series, that is fine. So for this one, I am choosing A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab, as well as A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. So this is number 2 and number 3 of the Darker Shades series, I want to say. Not really 100% sure if that's the title of the series or not, but we're gonna go with it. No, Shades of Magic. There we go. Shades of Magic. And so I'm really excited to finally get to these. I read A Darker Shade of Magic last year, and then I'm rereading this It for Charms as well right now for this Read.A.Thon. So I figure why not read the next 2 in the series and get this series done with and just love it like everybody else does. So I'm super excited for it. And the final exam is for Transfiguration, and this is to read a book that has sprayed edges or has red on the cover. And so I am going with Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo and Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. And so both of these have sprayed edges. Crooked Kingdom also has red on the cover, and so does Six of Crows. It's a little bit, but it's still red, and so it fulfills both of those very, very well. And I am reading these as a buddy read with a bunch of people that I met through the BookTube games. I call it the Nerdy Neverland buddy read, but you know, I'm so excited to read these. We are going to be talking about them as well, and I'm super excited about it. And we just finished the Grisha trilogy, so we're getting into these, and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait. That is it. Those are all of the books that I plan to be reading for the Owls. I know it's ridiculous how I'm going to get 24 books read in a month. I don't know. I don't think I've done it before, but I've come very close to getting that mark. And so I'm really excited about it, and I cannot wait to get into all of these books. Most of them are going to be audiobooks. A lot of them are going to be audiobooks, but for the most part, they are going to be read in that first week because that's when I have time off to do it. So I'm really excited, and I cannot wait. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you are participating in the Owls. If it's going to be your first year, second year, let me know down below. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time, happy reading and happy Owls. Bye guys.